Billy Beebe here with you pregame as Malone men's basketball has begun their homestand to begin the year of the 2024-2025 season. Excited to talk with Coach Charlie Wallrapp about everything that happened this offseason, get you set for tonight's game and the rest of the season. First off, Coach, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no problem. Excited to be here.
All right, let's jump back to the offseason real quick. I know you guys have gotten a few games in here, but this is your second year with the university, and really this was your first chance to recruit.
Yeah, no, it was the previous year was fast and furious and insane. No, it's been nice to be settled in here and have some returners that know how we do things, and add some guys to the mix that we targeted and won in our program.
So tell me, Coach, what were some things you got to do this offseason that you did not when you arrived August last year?
Yeah, so I mean, the spring is at first we were able to work with our returners in the spring and help them get better, actually pick and choose who we wanted kind of on the roster last year. We were kind of given some of the leftovers last August, some guys that we ended up really liking, but it was just kind of who was available at that time of the year. So this year we were able to be a little bit more selective in who we wanted to bring into the fold, we're more prepared for everything this fall. It's gone smoother than it did last year. Last year every day was kind of about survival. And this year, we're just able to plan a little bit better.
Yeah, before we jump to the basketball part of it, you guys got the chance to move to Canton, Ohio, get adjusted to Stark County and life in Stark County. You as a head coach, bringing your family here too. What have you found about Canton and liked about Canton and gotten adjusted to here?
Yeah, no, my wife and I, we love it here. It's a great area. Community's been really welcoming, both inside and outside the school. We came here from the far reaches of the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, so it's been nice to get away from a lot less snow and also just have things to do here, a bunch of restaurants and ability to travel to places, and it's a really good family oriented area, which we really love.
All right, Coach, let's talk hoops. Run us through some names that you think are going to be on the court making a difference for you this season.
Yeah, definitely. Simon Blair was first team All GMAC last year. He's back for his fifth year. Has the ability to be the best point guard in our conference and in the region. Trey Baumgartner is back after an early season injury last year. We sorely missed him last year, and it's been great to have him back. Just first off as a person, but then he's a good player too. Talik Walker, another guard that started for us last year, is returning. Caleb Connard had an awesome off season and has come back a lot better. And I'm really high on Caleb right now. I think he's going to have an awesome year. Returners off the bench, Jake Bruns, a guy that played some minutes for us last year, had a good off season and came back stronger, smarter, in better shape. And then, some transfers. Ed Wright, he's a guy that's going to score 2,000 points in his collegiate career, which there aren't many of those. Ryan Bartley, another transfer that's also scored a lot of points and, was wanted by a lot of small colleges throughout the country, and we were lucky enough to get him. Nate Gordon, another transfer from Emmanuel College in Georgia. He's a starter on a 26-win Division II team. He's the guy that's going to bring some, an interior presence for us on both ends. One more returner as well, Fraser LaRoque, had a good off season and came back better than he was last year. So, we've got some good pieces.
Coach, being able to shape the roster a little more compared to last year, is there going to be a different style of basketball that you guys are going to try and do out there, or stick with what you've got talent-wise and run what you did last year with more continuity?
Yeah, I think, we want to play a little bit faster than we did last year. Last year we kind of had to slow the game down and muck it up and try to win, games in the 50s or 60s. This year I think we have a higher ability to score the basketball. Now saying that, we're far from where we were defensively last year. That's an end we definitely have to clean up. But no, I think it's a team that can definitely play a lot faster and be more offensive oriented than we were a year ago.
I know you broke down those names for us. Something we got to talk about at the media day a couple weeks ago was you guys are kind of split down the middle of youth and experience on your team, and it's very like one-sided, right? Not too many guys that are sophomore, junior.
Yeah, no, we have a ton of freshmen and a ton of seniors, and just a couple in the middle. So even our guys in the middle are juniors or redshirt juniors, so they're old. So it's interesting for sure. We have some freshmen that kind of know that they have to learn from the old guys and try to improve and get better. And I think the seniors have done a good job of trying to be leaders to those guys. At the same time, we've got just at times maybe we might need a little bit more of that youthful hunger out on the court. I don't know. So no, it's been an interesting kind of balance of the veterans and the young guys in practice.
Coach, what have you taken from the alumni community at the school, not just basketball, but the university itself?
Yeah, no, it's a great community. We've had, we were able to renovate and update our locker room this year, and we've had some alums that have been big time help, for us to be able to do that. And yeah, the alums in the community in general, it seems like Malone alums are all over Stark County. So every now and then you bump into people that know Malone or went to Malone, and no, it's been a great support to have them, around here.
All right, let's talk about what's happened so far this season. You guys had a sort of a mini tournament, right? 2 games played before you get to come back home and get the homestand part of the season going.
Yeah, we had our crossover out in Chicago, and the first game versus Lewis was a game down the wire, tied within 2 minutes, and one possession game pretty much down to the end. I got done with that game at about 10 p.m. Friday night, and then had to turn around and play at 1 o'clock the next day. So really fast turnaround, and we didn't handle that great in the second game against McKendree. But we learned a lot, and if we can use that experience the right way, then it can take us to a great place. So, we're just kind of in learning mode from that weekend right now.
Yeah, I think even with the losses, Coach, being able to travel, being able to try things, get going on the court, very beneficial for a team.
Yeah, no, it's good. When you're in a tough environment, you learn some things about yourself. And Lewis was a packed house pretty much, and an awesome small college atmosphere. And I think Lewis has a chance to be a really good team this year, and we were right there with them. And I don't even think we left a lot of points out on the table, to be honest. So there's a lot to like from that game. Obviously, you want the result, but thought we played pretty well in that one. Just weren't able to bounce back the next day and do what we wanted to versus McKendree.
People are going to get their first look at your team tonight. Haven't been at practice, maybe haven't met the personalities. What would you want them to know about your squad going into this season?
Yeah, no, I think we're pretty lucky in that we have really good people on our roster. So, off the court, that's the first thing we try to identify in recruiting is the character of our student athletes, and I think we have great people. We're going to see that character manifest itself at some point. They're going to keep working and get better. I think they're really good teammates for one another too. So just who they are as people, and then hopefully we can start to put things together on the court and see some good things happen there.
Really excited for the home opener tonight, Coach, and for the rest of this season. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate you having me on.